Merry Christmas, fierce ones, and a Happy New Year. So I hope you all had a wonderful and amazing and fantastic Christmas. And hopefully you're still at home celebrating with family and the kids are home and there's leftovers. And it's just been, my family had a wonderful, wonderful time. And I hope yours did as well. But even if maybe it was a strange Christmas, right? Things are still weird out here in these streets. So hopefully my raindrop today, my Christmas drop, will encourage you and do something to your heart. I had no intention of doing this, which is why I'm still in my robe. And I was sitting here having, just spending my first part of the day. I always spend with the Lord and just try to be quiet. And you know, it's always good to just start your day with him. Find out what he has. We have our to-do list. We need to find out what his to-do list is for us. So I was doing that and still listening to Christmas music because the party don't stop around here. So I had the Spotify playlist going on the other night. I think last night. Last night. And this beautiful version of Good King Wenceslas. Good King Winnie came on. And it was so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Never heard of the artist before. But it was just such a beautiful rendition. And so I was listening to it just now. And I was like, you know what? I've been hearing this song my whole life. And I have no idea who this man is, what he did, why is there a Christmas carol about him? And so I looked up the lyrics, and God is so amazingly wonderful. I truly believe that when you are drawn to something specific, be it maybe a color sometimes or a specific song, it's ministering to you. I talked about it in a raindrop years ago, and it's not coincidence, and there's a reason. Sometimes I think that our spirit is drawn to whatever that thing is for a reason, and it's one of the ways that the Lord communicates with us. And so I was like, man, this song is really, I don't know why, but it's doing something for me and to me and in me. So I look up the lyrics, and before I tell you the part of the lyrics that really just did something in here, I have devoted, I'll just go ahead and be transparent. I have decided going into the new year to put aside my desires for what I want for my life and to take things in a different direction. I'm not going to say what, because I really don't believe that's for me to share, but taking things in a different direction. I've got a new perspective on purpose. Let's just put it like that. And as I looked at the lyrics to this song, I thought, that's why this song is literally tugging at my heartstrings. It's apropos. This song is actually about he became a saint later, but it's about a man back in like the 800s, and he was known for giving to the poor. That's what he was known for. He would go out of his way. Back then, they celebrated the 25 days of Christmas, and on the second day of Christmas was referred to as the Feast of Stephen. And this was normally a time where people would give to the poor. They would give alms. And that's the setting behind the song. But I want you to listen to this part. So he's traveling. He's going out in the snow because he's going out to give money to folks, widows and such. And he has his servant with him, which is referred to as a page. So the servant says in this particular verse, he says, "Sire, the night is darker now, and the wind blows stronger. Fails my heart, I know not how I can go no longer. Arc my footsteps, my good page." This is now King Quincy, saying this to his servant. He says, "Ark my footsteps, my good page, tread thou in them boldly. Thou shalt find the winter's rage, freeze thy blood less coldly." Translation, walk in my footsteps. I'm gonna get through this. So the king is telling his servant, you step where I step. When I lift up my foot, you put your foot directly into my footstep, my print in the snow. The snow won't be as deep around your foot, and you'll find it less cold. And then the last verse says, in his master's step he trod, where the snow lay dented. Heat was in the very side which the saint had printed. Therefore, Christian men, be sure, wealth or rank possessing, ye who now will bless the poor, shall yourselves find blessing. All these years, I never knew who he was. I never knew what the song was about. And then just as I decided going into this year to take focus off of myself, to pull away from selfish ambition, to pull away from my goals and what I think I'm supposed to do. I gotta. As soon as I made that decision to turn away from me, this song started doing something in my heart, because the very nature of the song is about giving to other people. It's about giving. It's about sacrifice. This man is trudging through deep snow to go to give to somebody else. And those two verses, are those not the words of our Father? If we just follow in the footsteps of Jesus, if we just walk in his footsteps, we'll be a whole lot more comfortable. And when you put the needs of others ahead of your own needs, do you think that the Lord doesn't smile on that? Do you think that you are not doubly blessed now because it's no longer all about you? Man, when I tell y'all, so I'm gonna be listening to this Christmas song. This is my anthem. I'm going to play it at the end of this video, because this girl, let me tell you something. These vocals, these strings, it is, but God knows what he's doing. He knows what package to give you something in to get your attention. I would never have listened to this song, but he put it in a package. That's how much he loves us. Sometimes we're not receptive of what he wants to tell us, but he'll send a message through somebody that you trust, through somebody who you love to hear talk, whether it's maybe a preacher on TV, or your own pastor, or a friend or family member. It's an influencer on social media. He will give you messages through places and people and songs that he knows your heart will be open to. And that's what he did with me. So as though he hasn't given me enough, this is the gift that he gave me this year, and I'm so appreciative of it. So yeah, I'm gonna be listening to this Christmas song for the next 12 months. This is my anthem, and it will help to reset me when I start to veer off into my own thing, into my own desires, my own ways of doing things. This will help to reset me and say that this is absolutely not about what I want to do. This is his life. It's in him I live and move and have my being. So I hope you got something out of this. It's just beautiful, and I really wanted to share it with y'all. Thought it was very, very fitting. So I, again, hope you had a wonderful Christmas and continue to have a wonderful holiday season. And who knows? I mean, if he continue to drop stuff on me like this, I might do 25 days of Ranger. Uh-oh. We'll see.
Good King Wenceslas looked out on the feast of Stephen, where the snow lay round about, deep and crisp and even. Brightly shone the moon that night, though the frost was cruel, when a poor man came in sight, gathering winter fuel. Hither, page, and stand by me, if thou know'st it telling. Yonder peasant, who is he? Where and what his dwelling? Sire, he lives a goodly Kent, underneath the mountain, right against the forest fence, by St. Agnes' fountain. Bring me flesh and bring me wine, bring me pine logs hither. Thou and I shall see him dine, when we bear them thither. Page and monarch, forth they went together, through the rude wind's wild lament and the bitter weather. Sire, the night is darker now, and the wind blows stronger. Fails my heart, I know not how I can go much longer. Mark my footsteps, good my page, tread thou in them boldly. Thou shalt find the winter's rage, freeze thy blood less coldly. Their steps he trod, where the snow lay tinted. Heat was in the very sod which the saint had printed. Therefore, Christian men, be sure, wealth or rank possessing, ye who now will bless the poor, shall yourselves find blessing.